One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Leary. Fires to the big fella. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. There he goes. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield.
Looking for the end zone. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He'll sneak it. Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Leary. Flips it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything...
Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Final play of the quarter coming. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. That's caught. It's Wood. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing...
Turning it on! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their big offensive line, you saw it right there. Fourth down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was third down?
Somebody on the sidelines got some explaining to do, but he's breathing a lot easier now that they were able to pick it up.
The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Looking for a man. It's Larry. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch. to the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
These close games.
The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Leary. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Fearsome pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The throw, got him, and nobody's close. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
Dropping back, it's Leary. Oh, they're Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Through the air, it's Leary. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 7 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And after that incompletion, as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw it. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And it just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Leary. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Stands in and takes the hit. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's caught. It's Wood. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's first and 10 again. Throws to the tight end. Snags it. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast.
Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
And they'll go for 2 to try to win it right here. And this crowd is deafening, trying to will the stop. To the air, it's Leary. It's incomplete. And the try for 2 and the attempt to take... It does not work in the final seconds. They've got the score, 13 seconds to play, and now they have to recover the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Military stun! to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hard running there. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This crowd, unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Leary. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wood.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Shotgun snap on third down. Finds the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Yeah, in 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Scanning the field, it's Leary. He makes the grab. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a pass.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Leary. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen on them. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's complete on the right side. They'll immediately call timeout.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Finally, somebody's able to get on the board. This game was sending offensive football back to the 1930s. Great job of executing. I know this is a defensive stalemate. I don't know how many points we're going to see in the second half. Guys, that touchdown, that might be all they need based on what we've seen here in the first half.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll go to the counter. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defenders bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The sure hands, it's Wood. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires him beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Leary. This time he's got his man. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. This crowd on his, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. He breaks a tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A fair catch is made. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Leary. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And that's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty has. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The run from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to throw, it's Leary. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They're now. knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
It'll be 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Quarterback adapted. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Florida. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another... Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with... From the gun, running back gets the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Leary. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Bringing the heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Have to put that 1st down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. To throw, it's Leary. Looking for a deep man. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be... Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Line getting set on 2nd down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Finally brought down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
To the air, it's Leary. Makes the grab. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, miss. The offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What? Forcing that incompletion.
And they'll close in on him. Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? It's picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Drills him with the stiff arm. Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a dangerous play. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Looking to throw, it's Leary. Hauls it in. Quick spin on the line. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Wood. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Got his man on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, and the big fellas, they got to catch the ball in the middle of the field. I mean, this is the area you want to work with them. You get that big body dragging across the formation, and you can throw it. You can miss so high with these guys, but they got the soft hands usually, and he probably wants that one back.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Leary. He'll take another shot here. He's got it down the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? You find a defender that you believe your man can beat, and the fade is really effective.
Yeah, you pick on him, right, Reese? You find the guy that you know that my guy can win. Even if I don't throw a great throw, you found your matchup. Execution was perfect.
Pulls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off-play action on first down. It's complete to the right. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Well, the offense turns it over. And
back to throw, it's Leary. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. He's got him. How about that defense? Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Wood. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield. It's Leary. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hall. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Leary. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the comeback in. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And back to the air on second down. The short hands, it's Wood. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. Stops the clock and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
Great job of spatial awareness and understanding the situation of the game, too. Down in a 2-minute situation with no timeouts, somehow, some way, you have got to get out of bounds. Really nice effort there by the receiver.
And wings it incomplete.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, no big surprise here in the 4th quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. It's going to be hard to throw in the out, and obviously the ball falls incomplete.
And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly. Touchdown, Bulldog! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point, and now see if they can hang on. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. The line of scrimmage is the 34. That means a 51-yard field goal attempt with a chance to win the game. Splits the uprights. It's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Leary. Floating away. Under heavy pressure. To fly. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.